Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're visiting for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Today I'm going to be preparing a real Guyanese lunch. So starting with the lunch, we have some Bora here, or long green beans, as some of you may know it. So I have to cut these up and wash them and start preparing, but before I do that, I'm going to be adding some chicken into the Bora today. I have 2 chicken breasts washed and I cut them into small pieces. I'm going to go in with some salt for the chicken. I'm going to go in with some black pepper. And I'm going to go in with some green seasoning. My green seasoning is contained of garlic, wirrie pepper, thyme, and green onions. We're gonna mix this in, and I'm gonna leave it to marinate until I finish cutting up my Bora and getting all the other ingredients ready. So before I cut the Bora or the long green beans, I like to wash them first. And then what I like to do is remove the head and the ends. So this is what I did here. I just removed the heads of the Bora and the ends, and then cut it into about this length long before I cook them. I will keep doing this until I finish cutting all the Bora. So I finished cutting up my Bora, and sometimes when I'm making this, I like to add some carrots to the Bora, and there is many different ways to cook this Bora. One thing I love about the Bora or the long green beans, you can stew it, you can saute it, you can stir fry, you can curry it, you can add it to fried rice, you can add it to some chow mein, and you can add any meat pretty much to the dish or any seafood, and you can have a lovely, delicious Bora. So today I'm going to be adding some carrots to mine and the chicken. You can also cook this dish with coconut milk, which is very delicious and creamy, but today I'm going to show a different version. Look how beautiful the carrots and the Bora look together. I'm going to head out to my backyard and pick some fresh green onions and some flat leaf parsley to add to our Bora today. So look at my beautiful luscious green onions. I'm picking fresh to add to my recipe today, and I'm going in for all the big huge ones, and this is gonna keep on growing. This is what I love about having a garden. I can't stress enough about having a kitchen garden. And then I'm gonna get all the longer stem of the flat leaf parsley, and I have more than 1 plant, nice and fresh, just like this. So look at my green onions and the flat leaf parsley, or we say celery back home, freshly picked from my garden. These are gonna chop up finely to be added to our recipe today. So I have everything ready to start my Bora today. I have some black pepper, tomatoes, I have my Bora and carrot nicely chopped. I have here some salt, tomato paste, garlic, thyme and wirrie or wirrie pepper, onions, green onions, and flat leaf parsley. We're gonna head on to the stove and we're gonna start putting all this goodness together. Just about a tablespoon of oil in the pot. I added the chicken that I had marinating. I'm gonna cook the chicken until all its natural water or juices is evaporated before we move on to the next step. So all the natural juices is evaporated from the chicken. I'm gonna add some Chinese sauce, and I'm adding the Chief brand Chinese sauce. I'm gonna show you what it is, because some people ask me which brand I'm using, so this is what it is. And I'm gonna change the color of this chicken a little before we add it to our Bora. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll take the chicken out from the pot because it's perfectly cooked, and I will start cooking the Bora right in the pot that I was cooking the chicken into because it's gonna have so much flavor. So now we're gonna start building flavor for the Bora. Onions. We will mix this up. Garlic. Thyme and wirrie pepper. Mix that in. We'll cook this for about 2 minutes and then we'll come back to add the next ingredient. So I'm gonna mix all this up and we're gonna add our tomato paste. All of it. And this is really gonna add a nice flavor to our Bora. We're gonna make sure that it's mixed in well into our seasoning. And then we'll go in with our Bora and carrot. We're gonna mix all that goodness in. We're gonna add our salt, black pepper, and we're gonna let all this flavor, ingredients, and everything mix in well. Three tomatoes, and these are frozen tomatoes. The tomatoes gonna help to spring some water and help it to become soft. If you like, you can also add a little bit of water in here, but I'm gonna watch and see how it is before I add anything else. I'll cover it down and we'll come back to it in about 4 minutes. I just added about a cup of water to cook the Bora. I'm gonna go in with our flat leaf parsley. And just at the end, we will add our green onions. I'm gonna cover this and I will let it cook until the water is evaporated and the pot is looking spectacular. Look how beautiful our Bora is coming along. I still have to let it cook for a bit more. I can see some water in the bottom until the water is evaporated, and then we will add our chicken to the pot. So our Bora is looking nice. I'm gonna add my green onions and I will go in with the chicken. And we're gonna mix this up. Oh my God, it is looking good. And this can be eaten with some roti, but today we're gonna have it with some rice for lunch. And this juicy, delicious Bora only need like a minute more for that chicken to absorb some of that juice and liquid, and for the green onions to mix in well, and I'll be plating up very soon. So here is my delicious Bora, carrot, and chicken cooked in tomato paste and some fresh seasoning. I'm gonna plate up and let you guys know how this tastes. But before I plate up, I have a success story. Our friend Chris Sukpal tried my recipe for the churros, and he was very excited and happy with the way it turned out. So I would like to share Chris Churros' success story right after this. So I'm gonna dig in for this delicious Bora stew with carrot and chicken. Let me know in the comment what you're having for your Saturday lunch. So this mouthful goes to all my viewers and all my subscribers. I am drooling. Cheers! Wow. It is so well seasoned. So much flavor is going on there. The Bora have a nice sauce to it, and it is so satisfying. It reminds me of having lunch in Guyana. So if you didn't have Bora for a long time, I hope I convince you to cook this very soon. It is so delicious. So I want to say to everyone, have a happy Saturday afternoon with your family. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider subscribing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please remember to share with your friends and family. Until then, love you guys. Bye for now.